helping everyone. I think all caps is appropriate. Quiz starts in 10 mins. Get your wine. Wait, by using everyone, you're about to mention 200 plus people. 200 plus people. Do you think 200 people are gonna show up? Let's find out. Round number 1, general knowledge. Let's go, everybody. Welcome to week 7 of the Hotbunz Twitch quiz. Question number 1. Which Shakespeare play features the characters Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia? Which Shakespeare play features the characters Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia? Question number 2. What is the only known human disease to have been completely eradicated? What is the only known human disease to have been completely eradicated? Question number 3. Which physicist, also famed for his thought experiment involving a cat, coined the term quantum entanglement? Which physicist, also famed for his thought experiment involving a cat, coined the term quantum entanglement? Question number 4. Which author famously declined the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1964? Yes, the question's a little bit harder this week, but we do have easier ones as well coming up. Question number 5. What is the name for a word or phrase that reads the same forwards and backwards, e.g. taco cat? What is the name for a word or phrase that reads the same forwards and backwards, e.g. taco cat? I like that I bring in a fear when the quiz is on. Everyone's too scared to say anything if they're not in a team. Because I'll go, are you in a team? Get in a team. Question number 7. What number does the Roman numeral D represent? Question number 8. In what country would you find the ancient city of Petra? Question number 9. A triangle has 2 angles measuring 35 degrees and 75 degrees. What is the measure of the third angle? Question number 10. If a car travels at 60 kilometers an hour, how far will it travel in 45 minutes? We're mixing it up. We're doing maths questions. If a car travels at 60 kilometers an hour, how far will it travel in 45 minutes? The answer has to be in miles. Yeah, if Hotbunz is 4'11", how many Hotbunzes can a car travel in 45 minutes? Okay, question number 1. We can start shouting them out, everybody. Hype, hype, hype. Round 1. Which Shakespeare play features the characters Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia? Let's start yelling out the answers while I find the answers. Your mum, my mum. King Lear. Very good, Zeraki. Question number 2. What is the only known human disease to have been completely eradicated? Smallpox. Zeraki's on fire. His Google is... He's got fast internet today. Good job, Zeraki's internet provider. Question number 3. Which physicist, also famed for his thought experiment involving a cat, coined the term quantum entanglement? Smallpox is back. Okay, perfect. Quantum entanglement is Schrödinger. Very good. It is Erwin Schrödinger. I don't know how strict Open will be with full name. While smallpox has been eradicated globally, Texas has experienced a significant outbreak in the past in El Paso and Laredo. Can we just quarantine Texas? You know, like in the Simpsons movie with that sphere? I'm just saying. Question number 4. Which author famously declined the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1964? Jean-Paul Sartre. Zeraki, I just don't believe you know so much. Yeah, go and get your vaccines. Go and get your smallpox vaccines. We'll take a short break at the end of this for us all to go and get a smallpox vaccine, and then we'll do round 2. Question 5. What is the name for a word or phrase that is the same backwards and forwards? I definitely think we all know this. Palindrome. Yeah. It's a nice, easy one. Question 6. In Greek mythology, who is the god of the sea? Not Nessie. It is Poseidon. Okay, Zeraki, you're locked out. Let someone else shout out the answer for the rest of the round. Question number 7. What does the Roman numeral D represent? Right. I put Zeraki on lockdown For someone else to join in, and JJ, you come in and say your mum. 500. Good job, Rue. I always liked you, Rue. Sam's mum. Okay. I'm glad that everyone got their glass of wine to start off, especially you in the US, where it is very early. In which country would you find the ancient city of Petra? Petradish, not right? Anybody else got a guess? Don't make me ask, Eriki. Kreskin! It is Jordan. Question number 9. I'm sure Tom would have known that as well. A triangle has 2 angles measuring 35 degrees and 75 degrees. What is the measure of the third angle? This one is not very difficult, but it might be difficult if you have forgotten that every triangle adds up to 180 degrees. So this is 70. Question number 10. If a car travels at 60 kilometers an hour, how far will it travel in 45 minutes? I'm not accepting answers in Fahrenheit, no. 45, let's go. The gals got it. Good job, gals. There we go. There's the answers. And let's see how you all got on. Oh, 10 out of 10 for the solo teas. Wow, Eric, got his internet. Is Googling the answers. That makes sense. 9 for the sister. I made this harder because people were doing too well. The sister wives with 9. 8 for Team No 74. Sam's answers only, previously known as the Googlers, with 7 out of 10. I think that's a very respectable score, considering it's Sam's answers only. Waiting to use the restroom. No, sorry, we're starting now. Round number 3, fan art of TV shows. Bonus point for artist. Yeah, you're not going to get any of the artists. These are exclusively art that I stole off of Google Images. Shh. I think it might have been this one or one of the other ones. I had to crop it to make it fit, and I literally just cropped out the artist's name, and I was like, wow, I'm scum. See ya. Bonus points for characters. There's no bonus points. No bonus points. Question number 2. I drew this one. Just kidding. This is my drawing in the style of how I imagine Clive's dad looks. I would call this safe for work. It depends what your job is, I suppose. JJ, back just in time. This one's for you. Fan art. Screenshotting for that. I would say this is an easy one. Probably too easy. I wanted to put it in for personal reasons. So, question number 3. Wait, you didn't see 2? Go back. Yeah, we'll go back to 2 just quickly. Everybody get a good look. Anybody else need to see 2 again? Okay, question number 3. I think we've all got this one as well. Did anyone get any number 2 again? JJ, did you want to see? That one's for you, JJ. Quick, get your screenshot ready for your wallpaper for your PC. Question number 4. Wait, this is on me? What have I done? I put together this beautiful quiz for you, ungrateful people. Question number 5. I personally drew each and every one of these. I personally cropped out the original artist from each and every one of these pictures. I spent time doing that for you people. Question number 6. Question 7. I think we've all got this one. Question number 8. Slay. I'm really intrigued how people do on this. I think that there will be a couple of 10 out of 10s on this round. Question number 9. This one may be a bit trickier. Different style of AI artwork. Great show, though. Question number 10. They put their artist name in the corner, so I had to censor it out. Don't want to give any credit. And whoever has not sent their answers in, get them over to open now. The Office. I think, honestly, I've never seen The Office. I might have struggled with this, but this is John Krasinski, right? I recognize him. Question number 2. Squid Game Thirst Trap. Question number 3. South Park. Yeah, I thought Becky would get this one. Question 4. It is Rick and Morty. Yes. Not Back to the Future. Okay, I'm glad that people struggled a little bit with this. I was a bit worried it might be too easy. Yeah, these are all some of the most popular TV shows of all time, you know? So if you got any wrong, kind of embarrassing. Question number 5. Parks and Recreation. Yeah. Question number 6. Is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Question 7. I think this is an easy one, but maybe I'm just at the right age where everyone knows this. It is Friends. Question 8. Buffy. I reckon Tom got this. Not House of Cards. Fleabag. All right, I'm very glad that Tom got it because we watched it together, and then I went away somewhere, and he rewatched the whole thing by himself because he liked it so much. Question 10, easy one. It is Fresh Prince. Oh my god, it was too easy. It was too easy. The solo teas with 9 out of 10. The other 3 teams got 10 out of 10. Okay, I never want to hear anything about questions being difficult ever again. We're never going as easy as this again. Round number 4 is DIY. I went rogue. I don't think this is going to be super popular. We wanted musicals, so we've got something for like the gays and the girls, and then we've got the DIY for the straight men and the lesbians. You know, I'm catering for everyone, and not at all making offensive stereotyping. Question number 1. In electrical wiring, this one's for you, JJ. What colour/colours is typically used for the earth or ground wire? In electrical wiring, what colour or colours is typically used for the earth or ground wire? Yeah. All right, question number 2. What type of screwdriver has a star-shaped head with 6 points? Who needs help? Steve, go and get in a team. Go and pick a team, but then you have to stay with them for the rest of the quiz. Everybody shout out if you need a Steve on your team. Question number 3. Which tool uses a bubble in liquid to determine if a surface is level? I think we all got this one. I feel like the how specific? Not that specific. Difficult. This one difficult? Okay, all right. I understand. We all have different strengths. Sam, everything in every shelf in Sam's house is like this. She's never heard of this tool. She's like, what the hell is that? Every cupboard, every shelf. Everything just slides off. Question number 4. What is a toggle bolt used for? What is a toggle bolt used for? I just love the idea of Sam, like, you know, constantly putting something on the shelf and then it just slides off immediately and she goes, and then picks it back up. And that's her whole day. And she's like, oh, it's been a busy day. Couldn't get anything to stay on that shelf. What is a toggle bolt used for? I don't know this one. What is the function of a fuse in an electrical circuit? What is the function of a fuse in an electrical circuit? Question number 6. What type of hammer? What type of hammer? Question number 7. What this? What this? What this? Beep beep, I'm found. There's a tool to find Clive's Yes! This is how we get him. This is how we get him. Clive, I'm going to blame you. I can't remember how it started. It was probably me. But I'm going to say you started this whole thing. And now, who would have thought, if someone told you, 10 years ago, that the online community for the board game Risk would be lusting after your father, would you have believed it? Here we are. Question number 8. Which common pipe material is made of white plastic and often used for drain pipes? He's handsome. You can just shoot me a little photo of him. Doesn't have to be nude. Just topless. It's fine. 65 years old? Perfect. Question number 9. Which material is commonly used for hot water supply pipes due to its heat resistance? Which material is commonly used for hot water supply pipes due to its heat resistance? And finally, question number 10. In the US, what type of tools cause the most injuries? Manual tools, garden-related tools, or power tools? What a fun question. In the US, what type of tools cause the most injury? Manual tools, garden-related tools, or power tools? Let's start answering out loud. Question number 1. Green, brown, wrong. Green, yellow. Tom, the editor. Good job, Tom. Question 2. What type of screwdriver has a star-shaped head with 6 points? It is a Torx. Very good, Kreskin. Question 3. Which tool uses a bubble in liquid to determine if a surface is level? A spirit level. Question 4. What is a toggle bolt used for? A toggle bolt used for drywall, wall mounting, and drywall it's to anchor heavy objects to hollow walls. Question 5. What is the function of a fuse in an electrical circuit? Preventing overcurrent? Yep. The answer I have, so anything along the lines of to protect the circuit by breaking the flow if the current is too high. Question 6. What type of hammer? Claw hammer. Easy one. Kreskin's got this. Kreskin, did you like this round? I was ready for people to be like, what a stupid round, but I knew that there'd be a few boring old men being like, oh, it's my round. Good. If JJ hates it, it's probably a good round. What this? This is how we find Clive's dad in a busy crowd. This is a stud finder. I call him a boring old man. Yeah, I call him an old man every time. I added boring on this time, and I banned him temporarily. I feel like Clive and Krez take the brunt of it. JJ gets a bit... Yeah, common pipe material is PVC. Very good. Steve's own as element. Polyvinyl chloride, schedule 40. Very good. Is PVC pipes. And these pipes, which material commonly used for hot water supply pipes due to its heat resistance? Not lead, not steel. Copper. Yeah. And question 10. What type of tools cause the most injury in the US? Manual, garden-related tools, or power tools? Your mum. It's not power tools. It is manual tools, such as hammers or screwdrivers. I can show you where we're at. 9 out of 10, which is still the best for Sam's answers only. The Sister Wives with 8. And the Solo Teas and No Set for both on 6. Brian has taken apart the house. Brian has taken the wiring out of the walls. And is currently... If you can send me a quick selfie of Brian holding the earth wire, then maybe that would help. Everybody, pull some wiring out of your wall and show me what color your wires are. Okay, are we ready? Badly drawn and described risk maps. It's green. Okay. Are you sure it's not just your house? Whoever did your wiring, lawsuit incoming. It should be green and yellow. Question number 1. What's that map? What a magnificent beard. Put the picture back up. All right, just quickly. Hi, Brian. Easy money. All right, you think this one's easy? I think it's so easy. Question 2. Someone thought I got a photo of Clive's dad. I'm still waiting on the photo of Clive's dad. And his phone number. Question number 3. Tom is welcome to help on these. I'm sure he's a great asset to the Sister Wives. You muted and watched the football. Tom, at least pretend to help. Question 4. Tom's out here editing mine, Kilted, and Pete's thumbnails and is like, no idea. And I haven't got a clue about a single risk map. I just do as I'm told. I just put a big picture of Kilted's face looking angry and then, I don't know. Question 5. And yes, I drew these. Yes, I didn't have to cut the credit away. These are all Hotbunz originals. If you want any of these framed, then you can visit hotbunzshop.com where all of my art will be listed. Question 6. You can't ban me for advertising on my own stream. It's like the place I'm allowed to advertise. Every week, I think am I going to get in trouble if I advertise the quiz on the Risk server? Because it's like, what are they going to do? They're going to ban me, are they? Are they? Would they? I never do it because I'm like, it's not Risk. But what are they going to do? Who's checking? I didn't do my GCSE art exam on paint in, 30 seconds. If you gave Michelangelo, if you gave Picasso Microsoft Paint and said, do this, you've got 15 seconds. You got to make it intentionally bad so that it's a difficult quiz question. Are you going to criticize him? No, I don't think so.
Earth in the year 3500. We colonized Mars, but now Mars is in uprising and we are in a deadly space battle against each other.
I thought I'd have to press play. I didn't think it would start on its own. Which map is Tom describing? I'll play it again.
A lot of small floating islands.
Never mind.
Earth in the year 3500. We colonized Mars, but now Mars is in uprising and we are in a deadly space battle against each other.
So these are just maps that Tom is looking at and describing. He doesn't know what's actually going on. He's never looked at these maps. He's just describing what he thinks is happening in them.
A lot of small floating islands that connect via one point to each other and one slightly bigger island in the middle.
I'll let you think about that and dwell on it. It's not very well described. And the last one is as described by me. When do we get an audiobook voiced by Tom? How much would you spend on an audiobook that is just Tom describing every single Risk map? Tom describing Risk maps to fall asleep to. The last one is described by me because Tom just made such a mess of the description that I was like, that nobody would get it. So question number 10, the final question, listen up.
It's a really big map that's on a blue sort of drawing background. And in the top left, there's got a big wheel. And then on the right side, it's got sort of a fan-shaped bonus. And the bottom right, there's kind of a hook-shaped bonus. And then there's one separate bonus that's connected just by a dotted line at the top. And then all the other bonuses are connected.
There we go. I think that one is quite easy. So do not shout out the answers. If you want to play the quiz, you have to join a team. If he does it again, he gets banned. To be fair, I didn't mean to ban you. It wasn't an accident. An accidental ban. It was one ban between friends. One brief ban between friends. Do it. Oh, this is so true. If you want to hear more of Tom's voice, he's done voiceover work, but you have to be a trainee at BMW, and then you can hear Tom. He'll talk you through it. That was a long time ago, actually. He did that. That was all over Christmas. It was a nightmare. And they were like, can you tweak this or that thing? And it was like Christmas Eve, and we were like, yes. The first time I played this was against JJ Bra. It is Dracula's Castle. Question 2. Name the map.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you. Dino World. Yeah. Oh, see, JJ thinks my art's good. JJ, would you hang this up on your bedroom wall? Question 3. It is not Dawn of the Dinos. Yeah, this is Conwy Castle. I think this is quite easy. If you know it, I think it's quite easy to recognize with the circles. If you don't know what it's called, it's impossible. But I think most people would recognize this map, but I think a lot of people would not know what it's called. Question 4. This is Archaeanos. Yeah. Oh, everyone recognizes it from my drawing. Question 5. I think this is an easy. I think this is my best artwork I've ever done. This is better than my GCSE art. It is Open's favorite map, and it is Moonstone Forest. Question 6. It is Redacted. Yes. This is Way to Valhalla. This is difficult. I would recognize this. I don't think I'd remember the name. Okay.
Earth in the year
Earth in the year
3500.
3500.
We colonized Mars.
But
Now Mars is in uprising,
But Mars
and
is in
we are in
uprising.
a deadly space battle against
And
each
we're in
other.
a deadly space battle against each other. It is Operation Adam. I really didn't know if anyone would get these.
A
Alright,
lot of
question 9.
small floating islands that connect
It is the moon.
via
yeah.
one point to each other.
Did anyone get this? This is very difficult. It is not Stairs of Knowledge. Nope. I could see why you would think that, but nope, it is not. It's not orbital objectives. It's a weird one. It is Yggdrasil, the world tree. Yeah. And the final one.
It's a really big map.
That's enough. I don't want to listen to myself talk. Airship. So let's see how you all did. But with 9 out of 10 is the sister wives and Sam's answers only. So that is very impressive. And 6 out of 10 is no set on 4. Also very impressive. Was not an easy round. Can we listen to 9 again? No. At the solo teas, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. This round goes out to you, theatre and musicals. It is not a music round, it is a musicals round. In Rent, what city does the story take place in? Tomorrow is a famous song from which musical about an orphan girl? Question 3. Question 3. Which musical features the characters Elphaba and Glinda? That's a gay question. Come on. Which musical features the characters Elphaba and Glinda? This is for everyone. No, it's just for the gays and the girls. I don't know any straight men who are watching this. Rue, you identify as neither yet. Watch this. No, I've got some news for you about your identity, Rue. Let's talk after this. I'll give you a call. Question 4. Who wrote the music and lyrics for the musical West Side Story? Question 5. In Chicago, what are the names of the 2 main female characters on trial? 1 point for each. Bonus point. Hamilton is a groundbreaking musical combining hip-hop and history. Who created it? I think my ideal man is someone who aced the DIY round and the musical round. Clive, how does your dad feel about musicals? Hamilton is a groundbreaking musical combining hip-hop and history. Who created it? Question 7. In Greece, what is the name of the high school the characters attend? This is one for the old gays. Greece is now like 1,000 years old. Hopelessly devoted to quizzing. That's what I like to hear. That's why I unbanned you. I knew it. Question 8. Which animated musical film features the song Let It Go? Ban you. This is crazy. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I'm on the I'm on the edge. Bruh, I don't understand how this works. It's a quiz. You join a quiz team. I don't even want to hear that you don't know how it works, because all I ever do is explain to this community how the quiz works. All I do is explain, join the Discord, join a team, send your answers to Open Danielle, and then shut up and see how well you do. That's all you got to do. Kill Pete's Trashy the musical. Oh, one day, if only. Why can't I answer if it's a quiz? Because you give the answers to the other teams. When we go through the answers, you can shout the answers out at the end of the round. We're on question 8 of 10. Once we're done with all the questions and everyone's submitted their answers, we'll go, do you go to a pub quiz? And then they go, what is the capital of France? And you just lean in the door and go, Paris! And they're like, what are you doing? It's a quiz. And you go, I don't understand. You asked a question. How was I supposed to know you didn't want the answer? Question number 9. Which musical is about a boy who dreams of becoming a ballet dancer? Which musical is about a boy who dreams of becoming a ballet dancer? Martin. It's a quiz. You don't shout out the answers in a pub quiz. I explain this every week, and not even just like on the day of the quiz. All week, every week, I'm talking about this quiz. I'm everywhere. I'm in Discord. I'm in Twitch chats. I am in your nightmares explaining how the quiz works. I don't want to hear your excuses. I will ban Kreskin. Which musical features the song One More day. Nope, 1 day more. Okay, there's a YouTube short. She just churns them out. I'm in your dreams, I'm in your nightmares. I'm in your hallway cupboard. Martin, I don't care if it's your first time here. I don't care if it's your first time here. You don't shout the answers out in a quiz. You don't shout the answers. If no one else shouts the answers out, you don't shout the answers out. And you know what? You could ask. You could say, hey, can I shout the answers out? Or are you playing a proper quiz? And then I would say, you shout the answers out, I'll ban Kreskin. Look at Kreskin. Look at Kreskin. He's crying. He's crying in the corner. Martin. Can you ask a question? Yeah, go ahead. Is it about musicals? Can you type something? Absolutely. Type away. Yeah. Okay, Kreskin's been timed out. I think that resolves the issue, right, Martin? Are you happy now? Kreskin got timed out. Can you say thanks for the answer, Martin? Yeah, you can. You can say thanks. We're going through the answers very soon, and then you can shout them out, okay? Calm down. Not yet. I'll tell you when. Martin, I'll tell you when. Okay, you've got a sub. No more ads for you, Martin. I can tell you're a big fan. Mallory can tell you're a big fan. You have a sub. All right, let's start shouting out. In Rent, what city does the story take place in? Martin, someone get Martin. You can shout them out. It is New York. Question number 2. Tomorrow is a famous song from which musical about an orphan girl? That's grey and lonely. Annie. Question 3. Which musical features characters Elphaba and Galinda? Wicked. Who wrote the music and lyrics for the musical West Side Story? Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always... Music is by Leonard Bernstein. The lyrics is by Stephen Sondheim. Very good. In Chicago, what are the names of the 2 main female characters on trial? So loud in my ears. If it was easy, then people like Martin wouldn't show up and want to join in. Roxy Hart and Velma Kelly. Very, very good. Sorry, I was changing the music. Question number 6. Hamilton is a groundbreaking musical combining hip-hop and history. Who created it? It is Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yeah. Question 7. In Greece, what's the name of the high school associated... No, what is the name of the high school the characters attend? Rydell High, yeah. Which animated musical film features the song Let It Go? JJ knew this one. The animated musical film Frozen. Which musical is about a boy who dreams of becoming a ballet dancer? Lion King, after Mufasa dies, everyone's like, Simba, let it go. Yeah, that was the version I saw as well. That was like the Disney film. Was that DVD from fell off the back of a van. Rocky, very close. It is Billy Elliot. Yeah. Question number 10. Which musical features the song One Day More? Not Rocky Horror. It is Les Mis. 11, 11, 11, and 10. You're all crying that it's too hard and it's a stupid round, and this was the round you all did best in. It's all from US or UK, millionaire, but they're all £1 million or $1 million questions. So we're going to see if anybody here would become a millionaire. Fun, right? That's fun. It's fun. It's a fun round. Question number 1. I think maybe I'll make myself a bit smaller. Which of the following men does not have a chemical element named for him? Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, Isaac Newton, or Enrico Fermi? Question 2. Which of the following landlocked countries is entirely contained within another country? Lesotho. B. Burkina Faso. C. Mongolia. Or D. Luxembourg. Everybody, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try and stay relaxed. It's a lot of money, life-changing money. What would you do with that money? Question 3. In the children's book series, where is Paddington Bear originally from? A. India. B. Peru. C. Canada. Or D. Iceland. It's a £1 million question. It's so stressful. Like I don't want you to stress, but this money could change your entire life. Little banana juice. You never have to try and win a risk tournament to buy bread again. Question number 4. Oberon is a satellite of which planet? Is it A. Mercury, B, Neptune, C, Uranus, or D, Mars? Oberon is a satellite of which planet? I did not say Uranus wrong. I said it's Uranus so that people can't clip me saying Uranus and edit me into a hilarious anus-based compilation. This is serious. This is $1 million on the line right now. Guys, we could go home millionaires, and you want to talk about Uranus? Just a little immature. I don't want to say it, but a little immature. I keep bringing up Uranus. I don't keep bringing up. You're the one bringing up Uranus. I didn't bring it up. I said Uranus. Like, roll the tapes. I said Uranus. Question number 5. I'm not choosing the music, by the way. I'm just letting it play. I put the millionaire theme on and now it's gone rogue. A number 1 followed by 100 zeros is known by what name? A Google. B, a Megatron. C, gigabit. D, nanomole. If we know this guy, if you know, you know. There's a whole documentary about this guy. This is a very interesting episode of where there was someone sitting in the front row going, so all the right answers. Question number 6. Who is the only Nobel laureate to win an Academy Award? Is it John Steinbeck, John Paul Sartre, George Bernard Shaw, or Toni Morrison? Question number 7. We're to more modern millionaire now. Which of these people was born the same year as Queen Elizabeth II? Audrey Hepburn, Judy Garland, Julie Andrews, or Marilyn Monroe? Oh my God, it's $1 million. $1 million. Oh, I wouldn't have to marry Clive's dad. Oh. Question number 8. Who did artist Grant Wood use as the model for the farmer in his classic painting American Gothic? A, traveling salesman. B, local sheriff. C, his dentist. Or D, his butcher. I wonder who is like close enough with their local butcher to paint them. Because, you know, you got to then take your laptop and open up Microsoft Paint. It's the whole thing. I don't think I have a concept of time anymore. Tell me when to move on. Move on. Okay. Question 9. In 1718, which pirate died in battle off the coast of what is now North Carolina? Calico Jack. B, Blackbeard. C, C, Bartholomew Roberts. Or D, Captain Kidd. I look forward to Mallory doing a quiz and then Becky doing a quiz. I bet we could talk P into doing a quiz. And then Martin doing a quiz. The week Martin hosts the quiz, I can't wait. I'm going to come in, I'm going to yell out the answers. It's kind of hard to read, but I'll read it out. What great thinker's death is attributed to a chill he caught while stuffing a chicken with snow for an experiment on refrigeration? I have no recollection of putting this in. A, Pythagoras. B, Archimedes. C, Isaac Newton. Or D, Francis Bacon. Where do you know them, like, reading books? Yeah, Martin, from reading books. That's a good question, actually. I thought you meant, like, can we Google Archimedes. What am I saying? Archimedes. Well, I can't wait. I can't wait for when Rue hosts the quiz, and I hope that he pronounces everything perfectly. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to be right there. I'm going to be right there to let him know. Sharp, Martin. I'd like to see you drink a bottle of wine and then host a quiz. You know, no one cares about, is Hotbunz having a good time? I'm hosting it. I'm not making any money. I do this out of the goodness of my heart for you people. I have to give you people something to look forward to on a Sunday. Something to live for at the end of the week. I deserve to get drunk while doing it. Okay, are we ready?
You just call on your brother when you need a hand.
And now, this has been going long enough that we can call it tradition that I get drunk and shout at you all. It's part of our fortnightly routine. Which of the following men does not have a chemical element named for him? You're not giving money to Bezos. Okay, well then a check in the mail directed straight to me. That would be fine. Correct, it is. See, Isaac Newton. Rue is a scientist, right? Question number 2. Which of the following landlocked countries is entirely contained within another country? Correct, it is A, Lesotho. So far, Rue and Unmotivated, both millionaires. Question number 3. In the children's book series, where is Paddington originally from? Peru. Yeah, I think this is maybe a bit of an easy one because since this came out, Paddington has had a new life breathed into him with the films. £1 million to Mallory Lynn, £1 million, another million to Rue. Question number 4. Oberon is a satellite of which planet? You know. Correct. It is J.J. Bruh's anus. Uranus. Question number 5. A number 1 followed by 100 zeros is known by what name? A Google. Google is a Google. $1 million to Kreskin. Question number 6. Who is the only Nobel? You didn't know the answer, JJ. I feel like you'd be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it would be the £1 million question, and Uranus would be an option, and whoever hosts Millionaire in the States would be looking at you and go, JJ, what is the answer? And you'd look up and you'd go, you know. And you'd win, apparently. You know. Or you'd go, Uranus. That'd be an iconic bit of TV. Steinbeck. No, not correct. Not correct. It is, in fact, George Bernard Shaw. C. No millionaires made today? Oh, Unmotivated. Unmotivated grabbed a last-second $1 million. Question number 7. I don't know what this music is. I don't like it. Which of these people was born the same year as Queen Elizabeth II? C. Always C. Nope. It is D. It is Marilyn Monroe. Question number 8. Who did artist Grant Wood use as the model for the farmer in his classic painting, American Gothic? So you got a picture, like he's taking his laptop, he's opening Microsoft Paint. Where does it make the most sense to do that? Kreskin says C, Backend says C. It is C. It is his dentist. Question number 9. In 1718, which pirate died in a battle off the coast of what is now North Carolina? Calico Jack, Blackbeard, Bartholomew Roberts. I can't say that after a few drinks. Bartholomew Roberts, and then Captain Kidd. B is correct. It is Blackbeard. I would never have got this. I didn't know Blackbeard was a real pirate. Question number 10. Okay, great question. What great thinker's death? You're going to remember this one, right? The final question. This fact I want us all to take with us. If you learned nothing else tonight, I want you to learn this. Which great thinker's death is attributed to a chill he caught while stuffing a chicken with snow for an experiment on refrigeration? Steve knew it. Panda knew it. It is D. It is Francis Bacon. Okay, let me get the answer sheet up and we'll see how we did. Final scores are in for round number 7. With 6 points was Sam's answers only. With 8 out of 10, no set on 4. Both with 9 out of 10, the Sister Wives and the Solo Teas. So we have a winner. And the winner. Wait. I've got this. Wow, that was even better, the music. Sam's answers only. Let's go. 73 points. With 72 points in second place, the Sister Wives. Great job, Sister Wives. Especially considering you had Tom for that risk round. 71 points, the Solo Teas, and no set on 4 with 67. Everybody did really well. It was a quiet week, only 4 teams. So everybody really, they did do well.